Hello everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who was watching my stream, sending messages and asking about the build. Since I've been getting a lot of questions about this build, I thought I'd make a short video showcasing the build and try to answer most the questions I've been getting. If you are watching this video close to the publishing time, I'm probably streaming, so feel free to drop by and ask me anything or just hang out. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. We want to start by taking these projectile damage nodes and going all the way down here to the nodes with the increased bonuses granted from Quiver. If your Quiver is not the best, you can just skip these two nodes and take them back later and keep going down here, taking some evasion rating and movement speed. Then you want to keep going down up until here. Then you take the elemental damage with attacks, and if you have a good jewel, you can take this one. So once we're done here, we can go down here and take these three nodes with attack damage and some movement speed. Once we are done here, we can go down here and then take these nodes with accuracy rating and projectile speed also applies to damage with bows. Takes this increased damage and arrows pierce an additional target. After we're done here, we start going up here, up until here, and take the attack speed and attack speed per 15 dexterity. After we're done here, we're gonna go right here, take these dexterity nodes, and then go take these evasion nodes, increase dexterity, and take these herald nodes. If you're just starting out, you don't really need acrobatics, you can just get it later. And the same here, if you have a good jewel, you can just take this node, or if you don't have it now, you can just skip it. And after we're done there, we're going down here, take the skill speed and movement speed node. We want as much attack speed and skill speed as we can get, so when we're moving and attacking, it will be fluent like this.
I need more mana.
And after these nodes, you can skip this at the beginning and skip this. Just go straight down here. Take these elemental damage with attack nodes, some lightning damage, lightning penetration, and lightning damage to non-critical hits is lucky. After you're done here, you can take these nodes. So again, attack speed, so our build feels more fluid. If you already feel like your build is fluid, you can just skip these nodes and go down here. This is 4 points as well, so you can unlock another jewel slot, or alternatively you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have 2 more, you can get these damage nodes against rare and unique enemies. After we're done here, you can take these nodes, and after you're done with these nodes, then you can go back here, take these nodes with damage penetrates, lightning res and cold res, then go up here and take these nodes. If you have a high evasion rating, you can take acrobatics now, but if you still don't, gear up and only then take it. And that's basically it for the tree. Now for the skill gems. For lightning arrow, I'm going with heft, martial tempo, cold infusion, primal armament, and ice bite. For the lightning rod, I'm going execute, conduction, overcharge, and scattershot. Now for the wind dancer, I have only blind. Rain of arrow, I'm not really using it at the moment, so we will skip this. Going herald of ice, elemental focus, magnified effect, cold pen, and cold mastery. For herald of thunder, we go innervate, soul thief, lightning infusion, and lightning mastery. For bosses, you want orb of storms, you pop 2 orbs, put lightning rods on it, and it will just keep attacking like this. Then we go to cast on freeze. We have Voltaic mark with it, so when you kill a shocked enemy, it will explode into a nova. You want to take left up with it because we have enough mana issues as is. You want to take energy retention and impetus. If you want to boss, you just swap Cast on Freeze with Cast on Shock. You move Impetus and Energy Retention. When you're bossing, you want to pop 2 Orb of Storms, Lightning Rods on it, and then it will proc Ball Lightnings out of you into the boss and will attack it. Now when you're done bossing, you can just swap Impetus and Energy Retention back and activate Cast on Freeze. That's it for the skills, and now for the Atlas tree.
Go on.
For the passive Atlas tree, I went for increased quantity of Waystones, quantity and rarity found in your maps, increased rarity of Waystones, and Waystones found have 20% chance to be a higher tier. When you're done here, you can take these nodes. Waystones found has 10% chance to be a higher tier. And then take this increased number of monster packs in your maps. After this, you'd want to go down here. On average, you would get at least extra 1 rare mob, so that means more loot. Then after this, you want to go to 1 rare monster is duplicated. That's another extra rare mob in your maps. After this, you want to go down here, take increased magic monsters in your map, and increased magic pack size in your maps. After this, you want to go to increased quantity of Waystones found in your maps, and take rare and unique monsters in your maps have 1 to 2 additional modifiers. Now let's get to the gear. For the bow, you'd want a high DPS bow, but we don't want any lightning or fire damage on it, because our main skill is lightning arrow and we have cold infusion on it, which causes supported attacks to deal 50 less fire and lightning damage. For rings, you'd want to take life, increase rarity, and any elemental resistances that you are lacking. It will be very good if you could find additional flat fizz damage or gain mana per enemy killed. For the body armor, you'd want to take life, at least 50 spirit so we can use Cast on Freeze, and use 3 heralds. You want maximum life, and you want chaos resistance on it. You want a high evasion rating because we have this skill, which will basically double our evasion rating from equipped body armor. For the helmet, you want rarity, maximum life, and any resistances that you are lacking. For the amulet, you can go for life, rarity, and any resistances that you are lacking, including chaos resistance. If you can, try to get some evasion on it, that's basically it. And for the anointment, we would want Essence of the Mountain, because it gives us 5% of extra damage as cold damage and 20% increased freeze buildup, so we can freeze the mobs more frequently. For a quiver, you'd want flat fizz, flat cold damage, increased projectile speed. Increased projectile speed is an option because we have this node that gives us increases and reductions to projectile speed also apply to damage with bows. So essentially it becomes damage with bows. You can also take damage with bows. I think it can come at a higher percentage. So we want increased attack speed on it and mana gained per enemy. For the belt, you want life, resistances, and chaos res. For the gloves, you can go flat fizz, flat cold, flat lightning. You can go with maximum life, increased rarity. Attack speed is not mandatory, but it will make the build feel a little bit more fluid. For the shoes, you want increased movement speed, maximum life. I didn't find any with life with the resistances I needed, so I got one with mana. You want any resistances and chaos res on it. For the jewels, you'd want to take increased bonuses gained from quiver, attack speed with bows, damage with bows, increased elemental damage, increased cold damage, evasion rating, and you'd probably want one with recover life on kill for some more survivability. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop by the stream and ask me anything or leave a comment down below. I am working on a new video on how to make your own loot filter, so stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next videos.